With the cameras rolling, these celebrities could not contain their emotions. Welcome to Msmojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 celebrities who broke down on camera. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're focusing on celebrities that teared up on camera, and not because they were happy. Number 10. Tracy Morgan. 1 year after a traffic accident that nearly took his life, this comedian made an emotional appearance on NBC's Today Show. Early on, Tracy Morgan tears up while speaking about James McNair, a friend and fellow comic that was killed in the six-vehicle crash.
He was a good man. It just hurts me to see that he's gone.
His lawyer appears with him for assistance, and Tracy becomes more emotional when reminded of his nurse Jackie.
Guess who came around the corner? Nurse Jackie. And I just grabbed her and I wouldn't let her go, and I said, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She said, I told you everything was gonna be all right.
Although Tracy is known for performing on camera, this interview shows his human side, as he offers thanks and love for his supporters. Number 9. Katy Perry. In 2017, Katy Perry live-streamed her life for 96 hours. During the event, she broke down while speaking with Dr. Siri Satnam Singh. Katy reveals a vulnerable side as she reflects on her public image and the emotions that she feels as herself, Katherine Hudson.
I so badly want to be Katherine Hudson that I don't even want to look like Katy Perry anymore sometimes.
Okay.
Katy not only acknowledges her past suicidal thoughts, but also that she felt ashamed for even feeling that way. This raw, emotional moment offers insight into her life, yet it was still shocking for many as this was a Katy that they'd never seen before. Number 8. Rihanna. In a heartfelt interview with Oprah Winfrey, this pop star recounts a painful experience that was highly publicized. In 2012, 3 years after her ex-boyfriend Chris Brown physically assaulted her, Rihanna forgave him. But that's not what made her tear up. She breaks down while reflecting on her childhood and her relationship with her father.
What'd you do to get over it?
Here they come again. Repaired my relationship with my dad.
Which is connected to her feelings of being loved as a woman.
I thought I hid it, Chris, and I realized it was love that was tarnished.
In the conversation, Oprah makes the connection between the past and present, while Rihanna opens up about finding peace and clarity. Number 7. Anderson Cooper. On June 12, 2016, 49 people were killed and 58 others injured at Orlando's Pulse nightclub. Less than 48 hours later, CNN's Anderson Cooper paid tribute to the victims as he somberly reflected on the lives of the 48 identified victims.
And the truth is, we don't know much about some of them. We want you to hear their names and a little bit about who they were.
The segment itself put faces to the names, while Anderson's demeanor adds to its poignancy. His voice often breaks while reading off camera.
Martin Benitez Torres. He was a college student in Puerto Rico visiting family in Orlando. He was 33.
And near the end, Cooper is visibly shaken, but still maintains his composure to finish off the moving tribute.
We think it's important that you hear their names.
Number 6. Lindsay Lohan. In 2010, this former shining star wound up in court again after violating her probation. This time, Lindsay Lohan would be facing more than just an 84-minute prison stint, and she welled up after some harsh words from the California judge. Lindsay tries to explain her actions and her respect for the court system, all while holding back her tears.
And I respect her work. I've been taking it seriously.
She's in for a big surprise, as the verdict is read and the actress tearfully reacts to the specifics, including 3 months in prison and a 3-month substance abuse inpatient program.
And 30 days in jail on the second DUI case consecutive. That's 90 days in jail. The court is also going to order...
Number 5. Kim Kardashian. Before tying the knot with Kanye West, this reality icon was married to NBA player Kris Humphries. On the season finale of Kourtney and Kim Take New York, it's clear that their lifestyles and personalities have caused major friction, as evidenced by Kim's emotional breakdown. Scott Disick seems surprised by the reveal, while Kourtney watches in silence.
Like, you put me in such an uncomfortable situation. Like, you know I'm not happy. You know I'm trying to see if it'll work out here.
Kim seems ready to move on, and her sister pushes her to act rather than stress herself out even more. It's a surprisingly honest moment from someone who once bawled over the loss of a diamond earring.
Show me where. Just show
in
me
the ocean. I'm not gonna find a.
But the ocean, it's not that deep.
Number 4. Justin Bieber. At the 2015 MTV Video Music Awards, it was all business for this pop star, at least during his medley performance. Immediately afterwards, Justin Bieber needed a moment to collect himself, only that didn't happen as he teared up and cried on stage. After some personal turmoil and even a few brushes with the law, this cathartic moment marked Bieber's comeback. And despite all the cameras and celebrities, he clearly got caught up in his own emotions. It's easy to forget that underneath all the glam and superstardom, Justin is still just a young man. And this moment serves as a reminder of that fact. Number 3. Michael Jordan. This NBA legend's tears inspired one of the internet's most famous memes. At the 2009 Hall of Fame induction ceremony, Michael Jordan created a moment before he even spoke.
I told all my friends I was going to come up here and say thank you and walk off. I can't.
In the speech, MJ detailed the drive and commitment that took him to the top, and all the trials and tribulations he overcame.
So they started the fire in me. That fire started with my parents.
While old school fans may remember the words, it was the tears that affected internet culture, perhaps taking away from the moment itself. Still, at least the meme allowed Michael Jordan to gain a new generation of fans. Number 2. Britney Spears. In 2003, this superstar spoke with ABC's Diane Sawyer about the good times and the bad times.
You've had a rough year. You've had a year that would test a lot of people.
At first, Britney Spears seemed like she was just reflecting on the past, but her memories quickly overwhelmed her and led her to tears.
Yeah, it was a weird time.
She tried to laugh it off, but each second became more emotional until she began legitimately sobbing. Sawyer has a way of pressing certain buttons, and her line of questioning led Britney to look inward even more as she faced the past and the image that she presented to fans. In this moment, Britney was genuine and vulnerable, showing a side the world hadn't seen before.
I'm embarrassed. Can we stop?
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions.
I'm just so proud of you.
And the emotions for LeBron James, who delivers on his promise to come home and bring a championship to his beloved hometown.
People say to me a lot, how do you do this show if you're in a bad mood? Or how do you do the show if you're sad?
Number 1. Jimmy Kimmel. In 2015, this late-night talk show host got emotional while speaking about the late Cecil the Lion. But the tears were personal in 2017, when Jimmy Kimmel began his monologue by sharing details about his second son's birth.
Billy was born with a heart disease.
From the start, his voice was shaking while thinking about the event, and Jimmy ultimately revealed that young Billy had open heart surgery at only 3 days old. Talk show hosts bring joy into viewers' lives, often during troubling times.
Special extra thanks to my mom and dad and my mother-in-law, Mickey, my kids, Katie and Kevin, my cousins, and my sister.
But with this moment, Jimmy invited viewers into his own life for a transparent monologue moment that was full of happiness, sadness, and hope for the future.
Even that son of a bitch, Matt Damon, sent flowers.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from Msmojo and subscribe for new videos every day.